Welcome to Q&A Friday on the SAFe Business Agility podcast powered by Scaled Agile. I'm your host, Adam Mattis. As the name implies, every Friday I'll answer your burning questions, whether they come through the SAFe community platform, into our customer success team, or find their way to my inbox. I'll do my best to help you get the information that you need. Hopefully, my answers will help you in your day-to-day role and beyond so you can work differently and build the future. If you like this content, please refer a friend or colleague to tune in. And as always, we appreciate those likes, comments, subscribes, and reviews on your preferred podcast platform. Now, let's get to those questions. This week's question comes to us from Christian at Lukesoft. The question is, "Hi Adam, whose responsibility is it to introduce agile engineering practices like TDD, BDD, etc. into Scrum and Kanban teams? Some people consider seniors from the dev team must introduce them, others are looking at Scrum Masters. If the engagement model is staff augmentation or managed capacity, the entire team is looking at the customer stakeholders, but they are not aware about this technical expectation. Thanks in advance, Christian." So there's a lot to unpack here, but let's start with the easy answer. The responsibility is everyone's responsibility. The Scrum Master is responsible for coaching and encouraging the team to pursue relentless improvement. The team members, whether they're senior, junior, or whomever, should always be looking for new methods and practices that can help them be more efficient in the delivery of value, to improve quality, and to get faster and better at what it is that they do. You might also receive some guidance from the architectural community. If we're working on something larger that requires certain integrations and things like that, you may get guidance from them. But the short answer is the responsibility to embrace these practices, to seek them out, is everyone's responsibility who's contributing to that solution. We could have allocated time in things like the innovation and planning iteration. We could have time scheduled in every single iteration focused on research, process improvement, things like that. It all comes down to capacity allocation. What's interesting about this question, and what might also be a little bit scary, is that when we look at the staff augmentation model or the managed capacity model, this leads me to start believing that our contracting structure might not be aligned with the mindset, values, and principles that we seek to embrace in delivering software, delivering solutions in a lean and agile way. And that comes back to agile contracting. Are we baking time into the way that we work, into the contracting model, to allow these sorts of technical best practices to emerge? Are we communicating to the customer why it's important? This isn't something that we can manage in contradiction to the way that we're contracted, to the way that the customer expects to receive value. A quick way to start managing this is, again, through capacity allocation. Managed capacity means one thing. When I say capacity allocation, I'm speaking of something not dissimilar, but different in its application. If in that managed capacity model, we are transparent about our capacity allocation, how much time we're spending each iteration doing certain types of work, we can begin to carve out time to make sure that we're doing things like exploring new and modern engineering practices, exploring and implementing new tools and new solutions that'll help us delight the customer with greater quality and greater speed. We need to be transparent with the customer about what this is and how it's benefiting them. And again, this all comes back to the contracting model, the contracting vehicle, and how we set ourselves up there. So a short-term solution based on where you're at is to start managing these things through capacity allocation. We need to make the responsibility for improving the process in the SDLC everyone's responsibility. Don't look at one person or another in particular to do it. It's all of our responsibility. It's collective ownership. And also begin working with your contracting authority. Ask your manager, have your manager ask their manager to help begin contracting in a different way. You can check out the Agile Contracting advanced topic articles on the Scaled Agile Framework site for more guidance. The good news is a lot of these entities, federal government, government contractors that work in this structure, are coming around to this way of thinking, this way of doing business, and this way of contracting. The conversation should be easier than it would have been 5 years ago, but certainly not the easiest one to have. However, it is definitely one worth having if we seek to deliver value to our customers or the customers of our customers in a fast, efficient, and high-quality manner. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. The entire team at Scaled Agile is focused on helping you be better at work so that you can help your enterprise be more successful in the new age of business. If there's anything else that we can do to help, if there's any other assets you would like to see, content, podcast guests, let us know. Also, please check out the SAFe community platform where you'll find tools, toolkits, resources, videos, and so much more, as well as the SAFe Collaborate tool to help you be successful in the world of work. As always, if you appreciate this content, the greatest compliment that you can give us is a referral to a friend or colleague. And if you feel so inclined, we always do appreciate those likes, comments, subscribes, and reviews on your podcast platform of choice. My name is Adam Mattis. Until next time, as they say, stay safe.